Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another Brooks Price Action Weekend Market Update. My name's Tim Fairweather, and today we're going to look at the DAX 40 futures. We're going to look at the cash index as well, and we're going to look at the monthly and weekly chart instead of the daily chart. We're also going to take a look at last week's chart to see how we did in reading our price action. So let's go and take a look. So you can see here, I've got the cash index on the chart at the moment. I've also got a 20, 50, 100, and 200 bar moving average. You can see last month was a bear bar nearly closing on its low. So we've had a spike up. We've had one, two, this is the third attempt from the bears, but they're yet to have any bar trigger. The bulls had a big outside up bar closing on its high. We said this is a tight trading range. A lot of traders might wait for the follow through and then buy the pullback, and they were able to enter back at their price. But this is not a great looking entry bar. It's far from the moving average. The stop is far away. At the time, I said this is the kind of bar that's likely to get half R. So that's where you measure the bar to get half initial risk on that. It's also likely that this bar might just get 1 times actual risk. The trader bought there. That's how much the price went against them. That's perhaps another target up there, which is a little bit higher. It's not quite up at 20,000. It's 19,742. But what do you do here if you're flat? Well, you're in a tight bull channel and we're always in long. So it's not a great place to sell the close. It's either buy the close or buy above or buy below. In the past couple of weeks, that this could be 1, pause 2, 2 legs sideways, and then this is leg 3. Another way to read the price action is that this is a bull micro channel. That's the first time we've broken that leg. So that's 1, this is 2, and this low is below that low. So the bulls need a new breakout and the gap to stay open to reset the count. But we've seen this on a number of charts. When the pullback is so deep like that, we're more likely to form an expanding triangle, and it makes it less clear for traders. When it's less clear, you can usually draw a line right through the middle of that where this tight trading range is. And that's probably where we might need to go and visit. So we closed right at 19,000. Traders are wondering, are we going to 20,000? Are we going to go sideways to the moving average? We get a bull bar follow through, and now we've come back to test the breakout point. So if a trader wanted to buy there, they got filled. Now they're holding a trade. This is their entry bar. What's the next possible move? Well, we might need to go up and test the close of that bull bar. It's a bull trend. There are also traders that bought 1 tick above that bull bar, but anyone buying in a channel after a couple of legs out is only doing so if they're able to scale in lower, perhaps below a bull bar, even down to the moving average. Most of the price action is in this tight channel, so I'm not really looking to sell the first reversal down. It's common on the way to a big round number that we reverse just before we get there. We've missed a couple of measured move targets, and 20,000 was just above. You can see on the approach to 19,000, we then had a strong pullback and then came and hit it. We might need to do the same. It will be a concern if I was a bull on this chart with a pullback this deep. Then bears are able to sell and scale in. And you can see if you sold above any of these bear bars so far, you did not lose money. If you sold above bear bars here, you made money. Before we go on to the DAX weekly chart, this is the weekly chart from last week. So I said last week, I thought this move had had a couple of legs up. Bulls were hoping for a restart. 1, pause, 2, we've gone below that low. This is actually leg 3, and it's 3 legs after 3 legs. So it's a type of nested wedge pattern, and traders will be looking for reversals. But at the moment, the breakout gaps are open, so I'm not looking to sell the first reversal down. I think the bulls will be able to buy and scale in lower and make money. We tested 19,000 a couple of times. We might need to test it again before the market decides whether to go up to 20,000. And we've got a measured move target here. There's also another measured move target from the high one buy here, which will go through. So that was what we said last week. Well, the bears triggered that sell signal, and we actually went back up and tested that close. So if a bull buys there, they see that signal, they're able to get out at that same price. And that's why I've said bulls could exit. We also went down to test 19,000, which we found buyers. So traders buying here, buying lower at the breakout point, and I'm pretty sure they'll buy at the moving average as well. This is really consistent buying all the way up, so it's more likely to go sideways to up. Now that you've got consecutive bear bars here, there's probably not going to be a lot of buyers immediately above that. This might need a second leg sideways hovering around 19,000, and considering there's the US election next week, perhaps that is the target. We're only 230 points away, so 2 strong bars on the daily chart. Let's just have a look at the daily chart anyway. When we were up here last week, I said I thought Monday would be a strong bear day. It wasn't. It was a bull doji. We actually went above the high and traders sold there. I said the traders that bought up here had a chance to get out, or if they bought late, will have a chance to get up, get out. And that was true. Traders are expecting a second leg down after 3 bear bars. They got a surprisingly strong second leg down. Bulls who bought any of these bull bars and didn't get an exit had a chance to exit on the test. Now we've got a bear breakout, pullback, 3 bear bars down, probably needs another bar sideways to down. 19,000 is just below, and so is the moving average. And I expect we're going to hover between those two prices next week. So probably sideways going into the election next week, but all of this is happening in what is at the moment still a bullish environment. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that valuable. If you're in the Brooks Price Action live trading room, I'll see you during the week. If not, I'll see you next weekend. My name's Tim Fairweather from Zen Trading Tech.